Yes, y'all know what it is, man. The Prince and the Pauper Sports Podcast.
Yes,
Back at it
sir.
again, y'all.
Once again, it's on.
Right now we are at episode number 56. You know what I mean? Still going on, still staying strong. You know what I mean?
Film.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man. Let's get into the pot when we get into the pot. You know what I mean? Before we get to the dilemmas and the things that happen within the sports world, man. How was your week? How was your weekend?
I mean, everything is lit other than the disappointing games yesterday.
Really disappointing though?
People I wanted to win, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I was going for somebody different, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, everything is good. Work is love. Like I said, family is always healthy, so that's all I could really hope for. Everything with you though.
Everything is great, man. Everything is great. You know what I'm saying? We chilling, doing what we gotta do to get what we gotta get to. You know what I mean? And with that said, let's get into this stuff, man. Start with the NBA, get the NBA out the way because the NFL,
Yeah.
we might be time consuming when we get to the NFL. So as far as the NBA, man, as we know, Kyle Lowry has been traded for Terry Rozier. You know what I'm saying? The Miami
Ah.
Heat stay competitive. You know what I mean? Still going at it, man. You know what I'm saying? You like that trade though?
Uh, I like it for the
Miami at
Heat.
least.
I like it for the Heat. I like it
Yeah.
for the Heat. I don't think Kyle Lowry is what he once was in Toronto. I mean, he was never really like an explosive player,
True.
more of like he managed well, but in like now, I guess his athleticism has gone down further than what it once was.
Mm-hmm.
So he's really not like really that big of an asset that he thought he was going to be. So yeah, the Terry Rozier trade, I think it'll work out for them well. I
I
do.
think so. Yeah, I mean, plus, I think Kyle Lowry is looking to get bought out from Charlotte and possibly joining another team. You never know. He might go to the Suns. They need a legit, point guard. You know what I'm saying? So you never know where you end up. But I ain't going front, man. Shout out to Miami on always staying competitive, picking up Terry Rozier.
Oh yeah.
Um, how much pressure do you think that puts on, you know what I'm saying, the guard they got now? Because I'm trying to think.
Tyler Hero,
Tyler
Duncan
Hero, yeah.
Robinson,
Yeah,
the
Hiller. That's what I was thinking about. Tyler Hero. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say this push no pressure on him. Like Tyler Hero is who he is. Like he's already proven himself to be what he's going to be. I think that he's a better piece than Terry Rozier. So I mean, I don't think it's really pressure on him. It's not like they're bringing in, I don't know, like a prime two guard. Like if they brought in like DeMar DeRozan, then it's like now I gotta worry about my minutes. But I mean, I think Tyler. I mean, what is he? Tyler. I think Tyler Hero gonna be good. He actually gonna probably have. I'm probably gonna have to bring the ball up more actually now. So he have
So
the ball
too.
in his hands more. So I think it'll work out for him.
Think so too, man. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to, you know what I'm saying, that we saw that Luka got a fan kicked out of a game because he was as Luka said, he was very irate. You know what I'm saying? And I got tired of the nonsense going into the day. Get him out
Bro,
of here. You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Listen, I am all for. I am all for getting bad fans out.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, it's like, bro, that's what they're there for. That's what
True.
gives the home court advantage.
True.
Like for the other team's fans to get on your nerves and possibly get into your head.
Right.
So now, if he's not like stepping outside like the bounds of like your actual basketball game, then there's no reason to have a fan toss. Like I
Right.
don't. I mean, now like I said, racial slurs or homophobic slurs, stuff like that is like, all right, bro, you drawing. Like that shouldn't be tolerated anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But if I tell you to like, yo, you heavy, get on the treadmill, you give me like, nah, bro,
I got you. I got
you
you.
fat, bro, get on the treadmill. I don't like you're a professional athlete. Get on the
Now,
treadmill.
this is the reason why I kind of bring this up to you. Like, you know what I mean? I never really played organized basketball like that, so I don't know
Hmm.
how things go after that. I know you play organized basketball, right? Now,
Yep.
football wise, people get interviewed on field. People get
Hmm.
interviewed post game. You know what I'm saying? People that get interviewed post game, usually you only got time to go back, wipe down, you know what I mean, clean yourself up and get ready for the interview. Now, when
Right.
Luke when he went to the post game interview, he was like, yeah, you had said something bad about me, and I knew it. Why you always the one saying something bad to me? So I'm thinking like, how much time do you have to go back there, look and see that this person already reported something about you? Because I'm like, how do you know? How did you already know he did that? and then come back there with the information like, yeah, you always saying something bad about me. I saw that you reported it. I'm like, how did he know that? Like, were you looking for that? So like, did you feel guilty because you got the guy kicked out?
Probably.
I understand that whole interaction. It was weird to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lucas, he was in his sensitive bag that day. He
Yeah,
was being sensitive
I
because
think
like
so.
there's no way that you can feel good about screaming in people's face, pushing
True.
people on the
True.
court and all that stuff, but then somebody say something bad about you and now you want to cry about it. Like, nah,
True.
that's not the way it works. That would be like if Kevin Garnett was talking about somebody was talking about him, everybody would look at him like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you're not about to do that. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Luka, you're not about to do that, bro. Like,
I
you
got
gotta
you.
take the good with the bad. If you gonna take the praise, you gotta take the what's it?
Criticism.
Criticism, yes,
Yeah,
bro.
no doubt. I got you. You know what I'm saying? That was just a weird interaction right there. You know what I'm saying? But on the upside, I mean, Luka joins the 70-point club. You know what I mean? My man dropped 73. Not only did he join the 70-point club, but he became the fourth highest scoring player in NBA history with his 70 tie. He tied for fourth. You know what I mean? With his 73. So shouts out to him on that. Because
Crazy.
Luka did say it's easy to score over here in this American League. He was the one that said that. So yeah, I mean, shouts out to him on dropping that 73, man. I know you saw this, the Lakers and the Warriors duel.
I ain't get to watch the whole game because of work.
Oh my
But
God.
I watched a lot of it. I watched a
Shouts
lot of
out to
it.
them, man. LeBron putting up, you know what I mean, a crazy stat sheet, you know what I mean, for
Yo,
that game. The thing that confused me about that game, because you said you ain't see it, right?
I watched the whole thing though.
It was like a second, it was like 1.6 seconds to close the game out.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, Klay Thompson thought it was a better option to pass the ball to Steph Curry in front of him for a full court shot rather than trying to pass the ball down for an easier shot. I don't know why he made that decision in his mind, like, let me just get the ball to Steph and take this full court shot instead of like me throwing the ball down there for somebody to take an easier shot. I didn't
It's
understand that.
because like it's ingrained in you sometimes, like get the ball to this guy.
Dog.
And sometimes it's just instilled in you. So your first thought is, yo, get the ball to this person. So Steph is the guy. Like, get the ball to Steph. Like if that was Kobe, get the ball to Kobe.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's just,
it was
it
just
just
mind
happens.
boggling, man. Shout out to Steph because Steph had AD in a blender that whole game. Bro, I'm talking about head fakes. Oh my God, he had him in a blender the whole game. Just shimmies and
Yeah.
fakes. You know what I mean? But LeBron James is still LeBron James. One thing I can't
But like
deny that LBJ, you know what I'm saying? Well,
39 years old, that's crazy.
he will be one of the most durable players that we've ever seen. You know what I'm saying?
Durable. So at this point, it's not even about durability. He's old now. Like he's old. Forget durability. He's old. Vince Carter wasn't injured when he was old and he was just not doing something like this.
Yeah, but Vince broke down early on.
But there was a lot of all right.
Early on. Like we saw Vince, like by the time Vince hit like mid-30s, he was already like declining. Know what I mean? By the time Kobe Bryant came back from that second injury, he was done. Like we saw, like
Yeah.
we just. I'm trying to think. All right, because we can't just assume that LeBron James is still ascending. So I'm trying to think if I could pinpoint his decline. Uh,
That's the thing. Like, has he really started declining?
I
Or
think
has he
he
been
has,
like a steady,
but
like has he plateaued?
I think it is because I don't think like he has that big impact that he used to have on like the game. Like he can't control the game to where when I turn it on, we going to win. You know what I'm saying? He gotta like I mean, taper himself. Like I might go hard in the first quarter. You know what I mean? We gonna taper down in the fourth. So I think it is a decline. I don't know when you can pinpoint the decline. I was trying to think like, because I mean he just came off of winning the chip not too long ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think like when could you pinpoint the decline? Last year they was in the Western Conference Finals. And he dropped 40 the last fucking game. I
Yeah.
don't know,
So
yo.
that's what I'm saying. Like, is it a decline or has he like plateaued?
I don't know. You know what's crazy? I think we may look at it as a decline because I think the pieces around him expect him to do so much.
Yeah.
So it don't look like his points is the impact in the game because everybody relying on him. Yeah, I mean he don't have those high IQ players no more, like the Kyries and the no shot at AD. I just don't
Bro,
think the AD is like a high IQ player.
he don't have the when you say the IQ players, like I think about all like the role players that he had.
Yeah,
People like, I mean, we get a lot of criticism saying like he was by himself and a lot of stuff, but like by himself, as far as like superstar talent is when we say by himself. But like you look at James Jones,
yeah,
like Mike Miller,
right, yeah, definitely
they
Mike.
understood the game of
Yeah,
basketball. They knew
definitely
what they
Mike.
needed to
Yeah.
do with LeBron on the floor. It's
Even
like
Birdman.
like the Lakers, like some of the Lakers players now is just like they don't know what to do.
True.
And it's just a weird situation. But
They
I
don't
don't know
know
if he's
what.
declining. I would say maybe he declined a little bit after that second Cleveland stint.
Yeah.
But I think he's like plateaued since then. I don't think he's declining right now.
You know what's crazy? I don't think we can see. I don't think we'll be able to see the decline on the offensive end, but on defense, you definitely can see it.
Mm,
Sometimes on defense, we're here just, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, can't I can't give y'all everything every defensive set. Like, so you know what I mean? So I think on defense, we definitely do see it.
that's
Uh,
for sure. That's for sure.
know what I'm saying? Speaking of, shout out to that game. You know what I mean? My man D'Angelo Russell gets fined $15,000. Because I don't know if you saw like
Damn.
game when Steph like shot that ball, it like landed and D'Lo kicked it into the stand.
Yo, players be doing some dumb
So my
stuff,
man got fined $15,000, man.
like
You know
kicking a
what I'm saying?
basketball.
Yeah.
Like
For
hit it
kicking
came to, I'm like,
basketball,
was it
man.
worth it? Was it worth it?
I
Like, what
don't
are you
know, man.
doing?
Um, I know you was dying when you heard this, man. This kind of contradicted what we spoke about last week. You know what I'm saying? For the Princeton Pauper fans, you know what I'm saying? We spoke on
What?
Doc Rivers possibly not getting another head coaching job.
Oh
But guess
my
what?
God,
Doc Rivers got
bro.
another head coaching job.
I don't understand how it keeps happening, yo.
Yo, first and foremost, why the Bucks fired their head coach? We were just
But
talking
in
about
less
Luka,
than a
right?
year,
No, yeah, less than a year, and they just came off of like a 5 game stretch where they were 4-1. And on
bro.
top of that, I think they got the second best record in the league, right? I know they
Uh,
got the second best record in the East. I think they may have the second best record in the league, if I'm not sure. But I know they
mm-mm.
did number two in the East. But for some odd reason, how you talk about Luka, I don't know what it is where these players want to look like a certain type of way. Like they want to be perceived as the innocent. Oh, you know what I mean? I just want to play. I don't want no malice in my heart. I just want to play basketball. I love everybody because now that's Giannis to me.
See,
We know that Giannis had a hand in this. We know he had a
yeah, absolutely.
So, but the thing about it, right? As soon as I heard this, and I think I like text y'all like, yo, they about to hire Doc Rivers. The thing that jumped in my head, remember last year when they got knocked out, and the reporter asked Giannis, "Is this season a failure?" He said, "How is this season a failure?" You know what I mean? Everybody don't win every year. How's this a failure for me? All right, so if it's not a failure to you, why do you look at what your coach did, whatever he did, as a failure that we got to move on?
Right. I don't
That's
even understand. I don't like. I don't like, yo, bro. Like I said, like this is why the whole loyalty aspect to teams don't make sense. Like you fired this man in
true.
less than a year. Like you didn't even
True.
give him a chance to prove himself. Like, all right, he had a one. I can't say one bad season as a coach.
I don't. He didn't have one bad
Yeah,
season.
he had less than a half a season as a coach.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. And then you give him new players. You give him a
True.
whole new talent core.
True.
He got to figure things out. Like that, it made no sense to fire him.
Yeah, I just
Like,
don't.
so I feel like the Milwaukee Bucks front office right now is
Mhm.
definitely messing up. And I don't know. I know you said Giannis had a hand in it.
I
I
think
think he
so.
didn't. I don't think he liked him as a coach.
You don't think so? I thought in the beginning he picked him as a head coach. That's who he
He might
wanted.
have. I'm saying he might have, but I'm saying like, I
Mm,
don't think like as the season went on that he really liked him as a coach. Like the
mm.
way Giannis is moving. So if that is the case, now we know for sure that Giannis had a hand in Buttonholzer getting fired.
Right. We know that for a
They
fact.
may be valuing Giannis's opinion on coaches a little too much
I would
because
agree.
Budenholzer got y'all a chip three
Yes.
years, 2 years prior to being fired,
Right.
and y'all was still competitive the year after.
True.
And that's what I'm saying. So if you're going solely off of what your star player wants in those situations, then it might not work out well. They
Yeah.
might be in a bad situation, looking like the Sixers out there soon.
Who we can already assume is not a good evaluation of NBA, not NBA talent, but NBA culture. You know what I mean? Because he the one who said, why would I work out with somebody else that's my opponent? I wouldn't want to do that. Everybody do that all the time. That's just what they
Right.
like. You know what I mean? So like I don't know where you like, you know what I mean, what the culture is when y'all play basketball, where you from, but like maybe you're not a good evaluator of NBA culture, you know what I'm saying? So good luck with Doc Rivers, man. And you know
Yeah.
what? Let me ask you this, because I'm gonna give Doc Rivers the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we know, I think Doc Rivers blew 4-3-1 leads, and
Something crazy.
I think it's 4-3-1 leads, and it's three separate 3-2 leads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you figure 7 times he's been up 3 games with the lead and he's lost. You know what I mean? I think he has 5 consecutive game 7 losses, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we really think about the talent that he had around him, can we really blame Doc? Because if you,
Yeah.
all right, hold on. Only reason I say that is because the players that he had before that point and the players and them after that point, we never really looked at them as they can do it. The James Hardens of the world. We never looked at James Harden like, yo, he the guy to get you over the hump. We never looked at him like that, right? Joel Embiid. Shout out. I'm a Sixers fan. Philadelphia love y'all. We never looked at Joel like, yo, he the guy that's going to get you over the hump. At the time, well, he had that 1 year with Kawhi, but I think Kawhi was hurt. The Chris Pauls of the league, the Blake Griffins of the league. We never really looked at these guys and say like, yo, they the guys they gonna pull it through. Before him and now still after him, we look at them the same way. So how much can we really blame Doc?
Bro, 3-1 leads. If you're up 3-1, you have the opportunity to win.
Didn't James Harden do that separately with the Houston Rockets when he was playing Golden State? Weren't they up like 3-2 when they lost when KD was hurt?
3-2.
I think they were up when that
It
series.
might have been 3-2.
Yeah, I mean,
It
so
might
that's
have been 3-2.
yeah.
But then Chris Paul got hurt.
Chris Paul did hurt. You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. I'm just saying, like, I mean, maybe we give Doc a little. I mean, we not get too
No.
much credit.
The common denominator is Doc Rivers.
The
Three
common
three one
denominator
leads.
is Doc Rivers. You're right.
Three
I
three
do
one
that.
leads is insane. And separately, what you said, 2-3-2 leads?
Yeah, yeah,
That's nuts, bro. That's a terrible record.
yeah. That is.
To be up 3-1 and lose one series is like, bro, what?
Because he was up 3-1 in the bubble.
Yeah.
They lost that. You know what I'm saying?
And that was in a bubble.
That
And
was
Kawhi wasn't hurt.
yeah.
Was Kawhi hurt?
Was he?
I don't think Kawhi was hurt. I think he was
Wait a minute.
playing.
Was that Doc Rivers in the bubble? Or was that Tyloo? Tyloo wasn't there yet, right?
I
Tyloo
think
came
that was
the
Doc.
previous year.
Yeah, I think that was Doc.
Yeah, because Tyloo came the previous year. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you all right? I'm just trying to get Doc the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know because I think the way that we look at those players, I never looked at those when I step back and look at those players. I never looked at those players now and then as the players that would. I mean, that was like championship caliber.
I mean, I understand. The thing is, I'm not even talking about winning a championship. I'm talking about the 3-1 leads that he's lost. They weren't all in the conference finals.
No, they weren't. They weren't. You're right. They
You know what I'm
weren't.
saying? Like, that's nuts.
They weren't.
3-1, 3-2. All right, so when I say you give him a little too, all right, so think about all the teams Doc Rivers has had. Through all of that, he has what, one championship?
Yeah.
One championship. So all the Celtics teams that he had, one championship.
Right.
The Clippers, all the talent that's on the Clippers, one championship. All the talent that was with the Sixers, still one championship.
Right.
2 finals appearances with all the superstars that he's had to coach. He's only had 2 finals appearances.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it's him.
Yeah, you're right. I had it. I looked it up to see, man. Yeah, you're right, man. Because one of them was, I think one of them, yeah, we should expect it because the first one was with Orlando, the 03 Magic. They lost. But then I can't say we expected it because they was up 3-1. You know what I mean? It was 03 Magic when they lost to Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then like we said, he did it twice with LA. We was right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it was that in 2015, and he did it the COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
He did it with the Sixers. Yeah. So I mean, the talent is there. Because like we can't
Exactly.
say that those teams were like void of talent.
Exactly.
I'm saying like the talent
Exactly.
is there, but Yeah, you're right, man. I can't. I really. I don't, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it's only too much that you can really say, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, he's still getting jobs. Shout out to that. He's still getting jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh,
make your money, man.
yeah.
Make your
Like,
money. If they gonna keep hiring, you go and keep working.
I don't know how that's too much going to work out with Giannis. You know what I mean? Because Giannis seemed like the type of player where you try to like put him in a position that he uncomfortable. He don't like that. He push back. Because I
Right.
heard like all they just wanted him to be more defensive. They wanted the team to pick up defensively. So it was like a lot of pushback between that. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
They need to do defensively. They
I
need
agree.
to
But we
their
knew,
defense is terrible.
but we said this when they got rid of Drew. When they got rid of Drew and got Dame, that's the
Oh
first
yeah.
thing they said. So we already knew what was going to happen. So you know what I'm saying? I asked you this question last week about LeBron, but can we consider Greek Freak a coach killer?
We'll see how this stint with Doc Rivers goes. Because right now we got him Xing out. Was it? It's three coaches, right?
Yeah,
It's been
three.
three. J Kid,
Yeah,
Budenholzer, now Adrian.
yeah, yeah. So yeah,
So I mean, we'll see how this thing with Doc Rivers goes. If it goes the same way, then yeah, Greek
time
might
to
have to
go.
wear that title.
Oh well, man. I mean, it is what it is. As y'all know, by this time, the All-Star team starters have been named. Yeah, I mean, the reserves are still. I think the reserves will be named on Thursday, but the All-Star starters have been named. So the All-Star for the Western squad, which we're going back to the original format, it won't be no more picking up squads. It's going back to the original format. We have the
I think
Western
that's
team.
corny.
You don't like that? Yeah, they
Nah,
go back to that, the original format. Which I ain't gonna front. They go back to the original format. I think this may be the team where that LeBron, like, well, you can't even say that breaks the streak because he's not picking. But I think that the Eastern team may have a better squad. But in the
mm-hmm.
West, they got LeBron, KD, Nikola Jokic, Luka, and Shai. Those are starters.
Got you.
For the East, we got Giannis, Joel, Jayson Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton, and Damian Lillard. I don't know how Damian Lillard like actually got a starting spot, but yeah, I mean, Dame got a starting spot over there. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going front. I think
Yeah,
the Eastern team may be a little better than the Western team.
not for you.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, I just feel like my man got snubbed.
I think so too.
Anthony Edwards. I feel like he got snubbed, bro.
Yeah, that's a given, no doubt.
Yeah,
I
so
would agree
I
with you.
mean, the Eastern squad. I mean, do they have a better team?
Think so. I think because of size, even though it's a question I'm going to ask you at the end, right? And I'm gonna go back to the All-Star game because
Mm-hmm.
somebody wanted me to ask you something, and I kind of added to it. But I'll get back to it for the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? When we get to the end, to like the far end
All
of the
right.
but
So, but so
go
let me
ahead.
ask you, because you said the Eastern has a better team.
I
So,
think so.
all right, you think
You gonna go play by
so?
play for me?
Yeah. I'm saying so the two guards, Luka and Shai. You
Mm-hmm.
think Tyrese and Halliburton and Dame is better than them two?
Um,
I'm talking just in this year, just with these just what's going on currently. You think those two are better than those two?
I think for the All-Star, I mean settings, I think that the Western Conference does have the better guards. Now we just saying regular game, I would give it to the East because I think Tyrese
Really?
Halliburton, you know what I'm saying, is the top guard in the league. I think he's kind of better than Luka. I think Luka make everything look so hard. Like even if you say it's easy, yo, he make everything look difficult. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Euro steps look difficult. Everything with him just looks so fuck. I'm like, damn, you make me tired.
I
You know
feel you.
what I'm saying? Like,
No,
yo,
I got you.
like he
I
just
don't
make
like Luka's
everything
game
look
at
so
all,
hard.
for
You know what I'm
real.
saying? So, I mean, unless it's just him shooting threes all day, that he make that look easy all day.
See, I don't like Luka's game, so I understand what you're saying about making it look hard, but
Yeah, like I
talking
don't.
about the man that just dropped 70.
Yeah, he just exactly. I give you that, but I don't know. Like, so I think I ain't gonna front. As far as the guard play, I think the Western Conference does have the advantage there. But I think that's the only advantage that they have.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
think you take Tatum over Kevin Durant and LeBron James or LeBron
Yes.
James?
Yes.
You take Giannis
As
over
big as big as a KD fan as I am, I would take Tatum from the time that Tatum, you know what I mean, and them played the Brooklyn Nets and they washed it. When I saw that, I'm like, yo, he got their number. You know what I'm saying? So from that point on, I was like, Tatum was over KD. And I'm a KD. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
interesting.
Yeah, I'm a KD
And
fan. Yeah.
Giannis over LeBron.
Giannis over LeBron, yes.
Wow.
And I mean Embiid.
I already know you're gonna have Embiid over Joker. I'm not gonna argue. I don't even need to ask you that question. But at this point in the season, I would agree that currently Embiid is over Joker.
Oh wow, you know what's crazy? Because I was gonna ask you that because you know the big thing everybody like, oh, Embiid is ducking Joker because he didn't. I'm like, yo, he just played him a couple days ago, dropped 40 on him, but he gotta play him in Denver though. So I'm like, the crazy thing about it, Embiid didn't go there. I think trying to think what's our backup center name, Ham. He dropped like 30, 12 rebounds, and like 6 assists. So I'm like, all right, he dominated him, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, I digress. I think everybody, we just like that. We just love to nitpick what we love to nitpick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but see, all right, this is a great thing. Let me ask you this. This is kind of like, for me, one game don't change how I view a player.
Right.
Everybody was on the train of Nikola Jokic is getting these MVPs, but he don't deserve it, right? When
Mm-hmm.
he won the finals, it changed how everybody viewed him. To me, if you still that player, you still that player. Like, because I can't sit here, even though we do the debates, let's just realistically, we can't say Jordan has this many chips and LeBron has this many. No, the Bulls have this many chips.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see a player win a finals, all of a sudden, because a player got a chip, it changes how you view the player. To me, Jokic is still the same player. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? He's not a bad player. I just think that Embiid, I always thought Embiid was better than him because offensively, Embiid was better than him to me, and defensively. If anybody gonna say that, like, yo, but he can, the way he can dish the ball off, all right, I give you that. But offensively, Embiid wasn't better and defensively. So I've always viewed him like that. But people just take, you get a chip and it just changes how you
So
player.
I I'm honestly I felt Joker was better than Embiid.
Before the chip.
Um yeah, before the chip.
Okay.
I felt Joker was better than Embiid because how can I put this? The things that Joker did led to his team's success more than Embiid's did. Like I was tired of Embiid trying to be a guard. Like I've always said Embiid had the potential
Mm-hmm.
to be the best, but he didn't live up to it because he was trying to do nonsense.
Mm.
Like step back threes, in and out crossovers and all this weird stuff. He slowed down on a bunch of that.
Right. Right.
And now he's coming into what he could have been doing all along,
True.
dominating the game. This is all I ever said about him. Be like, he needs to stop trying to be a guard and just be a big man. Shooting
True.
mid range, cool. But other than that, like go to the basket. These dudes, they're not big enough to stop you. So now he's playing the basketball the way he should have been playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's definitely better. Now he's impacting the game in a whole different way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it is,
Mm-hmm.
but it's almost reminiscent of the way Shaq can dominated the game.
Mm.
Like there's nothing that no one really can do to just one-on-one stop you. They're gonna have to double and triple you or foul you. If you have that mindset and you like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do, then you hands down, you might be the best player in the NBA right now.
Right.
If you choose to do so.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all his mindset. I told you, like now he was always like too immature, like
Mm.
coming out doing the DX sign and all that stuff. Like, bro, you're a professional basketball player. Yo, just get the bucket, bro. We
You
don't
can't
need you to
really
come
say
out
that
with.
though, because we've seen that with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, he's had that type of, yeah, I'm saying
And
with
where's Dwight Howard at now?
okay. You
That's
right.
my point.
You
He
right.
was too immature. And I'm talking about like, why are you
But all
coming
right,
out with
let's say
Triple
if
H, bro? Why are
LeBron
you coming out with
James,
Triple H?
if LeBron James was to pick up those habits, the league ain't gonna frown on that. We ain't gonna push LeBron out the league.
I would frown. I'm not. No. I'm not
You
saying.
would?
I'm not. Yeah, bro. We're
Why?
here to play, bro. I don't. Why are you coming out with Triple H? Why are you walking out with Triple H, bro?
So all
We're
right.
here to
So
play basketball.
LeBron early on, when the whole thing, remember early on when the whole thing was like super handshake thing, and everybody, all that. Did you enjoy that?
No, that's cool. That's what your team. Like, are you
Okay,
just?
okay, all right, all right,
I'm talking
all right.
about the antics.
Okay, I got
Like
you.
you coming out screaming, "Suck it!" Like, bro, I used to do that in middle school. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, what's up with you? Now, if you got like a handshake with your team, like y'all do
Right.
like something cool, rock out. I don't mind celebrations.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I don't like antics.
All right.
That's why
I,
I'm like don't try to make yourself a spectacle. That's all I'm saying. Like, bro, you dominate the game. That's what you're a spectacle when you do that.
right.
Everybody's gonna look at you and marvel, like, yo, this bull can't be stopped. I don't need you dancing around. Like, just do your job.
No, I
Do
feel you
your
on that.
job.
I feel you on that.
But
Definitely.
yeah, that's the whole thing with Dwight Howard. Now, I'm not saying Dwight Howard should have been kicked out the league,
Mhm.
but that's why he had a lot of problems. He had like so many antics, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you like big goofy boy.
Yeah. And when Cole label you like that, the whole league gonna label you like that. Because when Cole
Yeah,
say you don't take it serious, yeah, everybody else
that's
gonna
what
look at
I'm
you like that.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to keep an update on the game because today is the first game that Doc Rivers actually
It's
is the
coaching.
is the coach, and the Bucks actually played the Nuggets today, so we don't know how much of a system he get to implement and how much the
Right.
game has changed. You know what I'm saying? But I was just trying to keep an eye on that. But that game is 9:04. It's supposed to start at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Yo, before we caveat to like NFL, anything you want to say about NBA? Because it's one more thing I wanted to ask you.
Oh no, go ahead.
All right, this is not NBA or NFL related, right? I saw a short. I should have texted to you to ask you this real. Who is Canelo's next opponent?
Who's his next opponent? I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, because I saw
Um,
something that said Crawford was supposed to be his next opponent.
Crawford said Crawford did say he want like let's fight. He'll fight him at whatever weight Canelo deemed, but I don't know if they really like inked them
Okay,
like
I'm just
signed it
making
yet.
sure because I saw like a reel or a shirt where Crawford was like getting the mouthpiece ready, and he was like, "This is my mouthpiece for when I fight Canelo." I was like,
So
oh,
I mean, Crawford had been talking heavy, like he want to fight,
okay,
but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm see the thing is, I'm not gonna even doubt Crawford no more because it like I doubted him against Earl Spence and he proved me crazy wrong.
right.
But moving up a couple, and then so the thing is, I think it's possible more. I think it's very possible for Crawford to beat Canelo, even moving up in weight class.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched Canelo fight Charlo. Now Charlo's naturally probably is almost naturally at that weight, so it's kind of different for Crawford and Charlo. But I felt Charlo could have actually beat Canelo if he actually threw more punches.
Mm,
I don't think Crawford's going to be scared to throw punches.
I feel you. Listen,
So I think they're going. I think if he does fight Canelo, he's going to test Canelo's chin.
right. I ain't
So
gonna,
we'll see what
man.
happens. And I don't know if Canelo really likes getting hit that much. So
I, I've been afraid of Crawford ever since I saw that little documentary that they did. And my man, mom, he said my mom never told me that she loved me. I'm afraid of any man out here who mom is paying somebody $10 to come whoop their son ass. She said, I go there.
hey yo, what?
You ain't never see that joint? I gotta send you that joint,
Yo,
cuz.
I know he had a crazy life, bro, but
Yo,
nah.
he said his mom told him, you ain't gonna be shit. His dad was the one who was hyping him up, like, yeah, you can be the best boxer you want to. His mom was like, you ain't gonna be shit. And she was on there. She was like, that's how I kept him tough. I used to go in the neighborhood and tell the neighborhood kids, I give you $10 if you can fuck my son up. Yo, anybody mom like that, dog, I'm not messing with you. You on another level.
Yo,
Even the boy that was interviewing him, he was like, has your mom still ever told you that she loved you? He was like, no. I was like, what the fuck? Yo, bro, no, not fighting you.
bro, what? Yo, I'm gonna
I
give you
gotta
a
see
hug,
that.
bro. I'm gonna give you
I
a
gotta
hug
see
like
that.
you good, yo.
Bro, I
You
saw
good,
that
bro.
joint. I damn near felt sorry for my man.
Yo, real rap. I'm gonna give you a hug, like
Dog,
yo. Hey man, I'm
dog.
gonna give you some love, yo, cause that's
His mom
crazy.
was really on that joint serious. Like, yeah, I go to the neighborhood, tell the kids, I give you $10 if you can beat my son up.
That's
What?
nuts. That's nuts. So like all them fights I had to get into because you paying people to fight me,
Yo.
like nah, that's strange. That's strange behavior right there.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. At present time, y'all, I mean, the Los Angeles Lakers are playing the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets, Los Angeles Lakers are 55. The Rockets are at 71, man, into the second.
Damn,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, let's go to what everybody been waiting. And I ain't gonna front a couple games that I was Upset about as well in the NFL world, man. We're going to start it off where it started at. Kansas City versus the Baltimore Ravens. Now, listen, I'm going to tell y'all like this. This is why I love doing the podcast with my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Because for the casual fans that don't know nothing about sports, y'all run with whatever the media tell y'all. Whatever the media y'all tell y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all run with it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever narrative they paint, everybody run with that. Just like now, shouts out to Stephen A. Smith. I'm not going down nobody, you know what I mean, for what they doing. But to just come out and be like, yeah, Lamar Jackson gave us a choke job. That was the worst. Bro,
Nah,
it's hard for me to say that was a choke job on him when I gave Zay Flowers the ball in the perfect position and you fumble going into the end zone. You know
right.
what I'm saying? It's hard.
That was fucking terrible,
Bro,
yo.
it's a whole bunch of situations that happen that if they worked out the right way, we would be talking about me differently. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come out here. Granted, he threw one interception that I was kind of questioning. I was like, damn, why would you throw that in triple coverage? But at that point, you were just trying to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say
Yeah,
it's okay that he did it. He shouldn't have done it because y'all was moving. You was in the red zone. It was a bad timing of it. But to say that that was a choke job, no. The way that they played Lamar, yo, I don't know what he could have done. Maybe he could
bro.
have off a couple more times. I don't know what he could have done though, bro.
Yeah, and then I know the one play that had me pissed. I mean, one play doesn't determine the game, but that like what was it like 3rd and 12 or something like that, and it was like it should have been a pass interference.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
like, come on, bro. Like some of that stuff is just don't make sense, man. I don't. That's just bullshit. Like, but like you said, to say it was a choke job is actually crazy to me because if what he did was a choke job, what the fuck did Patrick Mahomes do?
I was about to say that.
Like, because from what I understand, he had more rushing yards, more passing yards. He did throw the interception, so that's the only
Let,
difference.
let's keep it real. There was a couple of plays that I don't even think Patrick Mahomes was going to work out. Remember that one he was scrambling, he just like flung the ball up and Travis
Oh
Kelce
yeah, and Travis
got
Kelce
it.
just caught that
I'm
joint.
like, what the fuck? I, bro, we put all that into the magic and the mystique of Patrick Mahomes. Like, oh my God, he knew he was going to do that.
Yeah,
Something
right.
just happened in your favor. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really
Like
say like
some
certain things. Don't get me wrong. I understand roughing the passer, but certain things that happen is the just the natural. You know what I mean? The natural movement of my body. So like when the
right,
defensive tackle like reaches his hand up, I'm really just trying to grab you, but I'm fighting against another grown man. So
right.
it's not like I see you and I'm like I'm gonna whack you in your head. Certain things just happen because that's just naturally how my body gonna move if I'm fighting against another grown man.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I just the game just, you know what I mean, it started, and we first off, Chiefs only put up 17 points.
that's what I'm saying.
That's not acting like Patrick Mahomes was out there. He had 4 touchdowns. He went up 17 points, yo.
Bro. Patrick Mahomes only threw for one touchdown too. Patrick Mahomes
Right.
threw for one touchdown. Lamar threw for a touchdown.
Yeah, man. So I can't really
Patrick
say
Mahomes only threw for 241 yards. And like you
right.
said, a lot of them yards are just some like, yeah, I mean, lucky
Yeah.
BS. And like I said, that interception was definitely a pass interference, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That interception was definitely a pass interference,
Right.
bro. They just ran into this dude. Like for them to not call a pass interference, that's crazy to me.
Right. Yeah,
Um,
man.
but yeah, like I mean, as far as that game, like I'm mad disappointed. Mad disappointed. But the one thing I did want to say to you though,
Mm-hmm.
because when we were talking about the Eagles earlier in the season, the one thing that you always want to keep bringing up was, well, look how the Chiefs are doing. The Chiefs are that. Why do we believe that the Chiefs can just turn it on, but the Eagles
Well,
can't? Blah blah blah.
the Chiefs still look like the Chiefs. We just said they only put up 17. One thing I can say that I did bring
But
up,
they win.
their defense carried them throughout the whole season. We can honestly say that. Their defense carried them throughout the whole season. Their offense still hasn't shown up. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to keep picking against them. I mean, only got one more game left. But they just find ways to win.
That's what
I'm
I'm
not going to
saying.
lie. The Eagles, we was both sides of the ball. We was terrible. Offense and defense. At least they had defense to lean on. You know what I'm saying? At least they had I
So
mean,
you can't say that, bro, because they got the
yeah.
same record as y'all.
Hmm?
They got the same record as y'all. They're
True,
11-6.
true.
So their defense, some of them, how were y'all so terrible? Y'all 11-6, but they're
We started out hot. They started out slow.
exactly.
Remember, they started out. They lost their first game to like Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying we started out hot. Then towards the end, we just fell apart. We fell apart.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, remember, I'm just only reason I brought it up because you always kept bringing up the Chiefs. Like, yeah, the Chiefs is this, the Chiefs is that. Like, this is why I never counted out the Chiefs.
True.
When I counted y'all out.
All right, I appreciate
This
that.
is why, yeah. That's why, for real. Like, I don't even hold you because, like, Andy Reid, regardless of anything, like, remember you about is he a good coacher? Now, this game, I'm not gonna say it was just coaching.
Okay.
Maybe the defensive side was coaching. Yeah, the defensive side was coaching. They held their own on defense. But like a lot of that lucky play stuff was crazy.
They held their own on defense. This is what I hate. Black quarterbacks, why do we always feel like we have to prove that we have to be quarterback? Lamar, if you would have took off 30 times and won the game, nobody would have cared. I hate the fact that, you know what I mean, and it's only black quarterbacks that go through that. We feel like I have to pass the ball to show that I can pass. I'm a passer. Bro, the one play that you caught the ball and ran, I'm like, bro, because if it's nothing near, stop trying to fight it.
Bro, that play was crazy. I was sitting there cracking.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you for, you know what I mean, trying to kill the stigmas, but I'm like, stop trying to fight who you are. If I got here being a certain type of way and y'all put me here, y'all draft me, then y'all try to change me.
Right.
Got me being this. This is why you got me. This is why I got here. Man, just do that, man.
Yeah, you know absolutely. Absolutely.
I wanted Lamar to go there because I was going to ask you the question about, does this change the outlook on running quarterbacks? Because I'm thinking like, if Lamar would have went there, my vote would have been for Lamar winning the chip. And I'd have been like, yo, he would have really been the legitimate first running quarterback to win a chip. You know what I'm saying? But now the argument can still go back to running quarterbacks can't win.
But he's not a running quarterback no more. That's
Lamar?
He's not a running quarterback no more.
You don't think so no more?
He has the potential to.
But remember, the game before this and the Bills, he ran for like 100 yards, had 2 rushing touchdowns, right?
Yeah, they were just explosive plays.
I don't know, man. I
don't consider him a running quarterback no more because he, like you say, he's trying to stay in the pocket.
He is
for the duration of the play. He's not trying to run.
He is.
Like he needs to run more.
I think so, yo.
He needs to get back to running.
They didn't run the ball enough, man. But I ain't gonna front, man. Shouts out to Andy Reid and them, like them versus the 49ers, man. We got to get to this 49ers game before we even talk about what we think about the Super Bowl game. But this season for Lamar wasn't a choke job. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. He's still MVP, regular season MVP.
Hell yeah, yo. No doubt. Can't nothing change that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me ask you this, right? Before we even get to the Super Bowl and all this other stuff. Now, I'm gonna set these two scenarios up. You tell me why we view them both differently, right?
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes coming to the league, Travis Kelce available, Tyreek Hill available, Andy Reid is your head coach. We look at Patrick Mahomes the first year. He's so phenomenal. Oh my God, Patrick Mahomes, look how he does. He's so great. Brock Purdy, first year he start. You got Shanahan, you got Debo, you got Christian McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Purdy is not the guy. It's everybody around him. Why do we view both guys differently?
Because the plays are different. When we look at the way that they play the game, it is completely different.
I don't know, man. Watching them games in on Sunday, man. Brock Purdy was balling. Brock Purdy was balling because he came back from being down 17. I thought the game was a wrap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I'm gonna have to hear my cousin Mouth on the pod next week. He's gonna talk about, I told you about.
I need to see, like, I need to find a site that gives me like the detailed.
You talking about the deeper analytics?
Yeah, because I can tell you for sure when you look at the plays, he's not throwing the ball 30 yards down the field. The one time I watched that he threw the ball down the field, should have been an interception. It bounced off the Lions face mask, and Brandon Ayuk caught that John for a touchdown. I think you seen that. I remember I text you. I'm like, yo, now he gonna be credited.
Yeah, you right.
With like that shit. Like what I'm saying, like stuff like that is just nonsense.
All right, so look, this is just for the season for the last season. These
Mm-hmm.
are yards after catch leaders, right? We got CeeDee Lamb at 1. You know what I mean? He led the league with yards after catch. His yards after catch were like 680. We got Amon St. Brown at 2. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Shout out to Detroit as well. We have Ray, you know what I mean? We have Rice, Kansas City Chiefs at 3. Tyreek Hill at 4. We have Paul at 5. Nikola at 6. We have White for Tampa Bay at, you know what I mean, 7. We have Nikola at 8. Collins at 9. Jamar Chase at 10. Moore at 11. Debo Samuels at number 12. So that's what I'm saying. It's more people that's getting yards at the catch than him. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like
I
it's
don't
him
know.
dunking and dunking.
Hold
We
on.
got Debo Samuels at number 12.
Let me double check this, man.
George Kittle's at number 20. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like Travis Kelce at 22. So Kansas City got 2 players in the top 25. And well, San Fran got 3 players in the top 25 because Christian McCaffrey number 25. Can I go to the playoffs? Oh, I can go to the postseason in this joint too. They got the postseason in here. I want to go to the postseason.
Rashee Rice is number 1.
For the postseason?
Mm-hmm. Rashee Rice is number 1. Travis Kelce number 5. As far as the 49ers, Debo Samuel's number 8.
Exactly. So
Christian McCaffrey number
Patrick Mahomes
12.
thinking and dunking more than.
George, hold up. No. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So in the top 15 or top 20, you said top 25 the first time.
What you doing? You on regular season?
You got no postseason. You got 2 49ers. In the top 25, you have 3. I'm sorry, you have 3 49ers. And
Yeah,
and 2 Chiefs. Debo, Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey.
Everybody dinking and dunking, man. It's not just him. I think we just think it looks like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brock Purdy, man. Brock Purdy out here doing this thing, man. You gotta give him some love, cuz. I give him some love, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean? But speaking of give him some love, man, you know what I'm saying? Ravens fans, keep your heads up high. You know what I mean? Lamar, hopefully you come back next season, man, with a revamped squad. Yo, I saw a tweet. Now, usually I text you this about like when a family member tweets something. I don't know if this is true because I don't even know if this is like Odell Beckham's dad's real account. But like after the game, somebody got Odell Beckham's dad picture on it. It could have been him. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm like he was like, my son deserves better. This is what it said, yo. I'm about to see if I'm about to look it up so I can send it to you. He said, my son deserves better quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? And he said, save Odell from the Ravens. Yeah, bro.
Didn't he only have a 1-year contract anyway?
Yeah, he only had a 1-year contract.
So he can save himself. Tell him not to resign. Very simple. Very simple. But as far as the Ravens situation, this is why they need another like wide receiver. Like Zay Flowers is number 1 guy. Odell can be the slot receiver. You need a number 2. You need somebody on the opposite side of Zay Flowers. So that will give Lamar more options to pass to. Because you already the tight ends is good. You got Odell in the slot. Got your number 1 with Zay. You need somebody else to pass it to, man.
Right.
Because like I just don't understand, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. They saying that was fake. It say multiple outlets fooled by fake Odell Beckham senior social media posts. I thought it was. That's why I'm like, all right, it's too quiet about that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with you. I think they do. Their defense, I don't know what it is about Patrick Mahomes where it's like he's so shifty, people can't grab him or nothing. Like he could just move.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like, I just don't know, man. But like, I'm like, just get him, grab him, and it's like
that
he
shit is
always
annoying,
can just
bro.
It is annoying.
That shit annoying, bro. Like that shit had me pissed.
Bro, but like he always seemed like he could maneuver through it without getting touched and out getting phased. And
This is why they say he's so good.
another thing, I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going into that Golden State Warriors realm for me. You know how you kind of like get tired of them because like they do those little antics behind the scene, but on the outside they want to make themselves look innocent.
Yeah.
It's like
What you
before the
saying?
game, right? Justin Tucker was out there trying to practice kicking, and they show like Patrick Mahomes come out. You know how they got the place kicker thing? He kicked, like he kicked it out the way. Like, yeah, like yo, they like really showed it. He kicked it out the way. So he's like, you know what I mean, throwing. So Justin Tucker, like, oh, he tried to set it up again. So Travis Kelce come over there, grab Justin Tucker helmet and throw it. Like he throws it. And he's like, yo, my quarterback trying to work out. So I'm like, y'all doing that to the kicker though.
Yo.
So I'm like, y'all doing that to the kicker.
I don't care. He better than me, bro. I'd have picked that football up and threw it in their face. Like, yo, what's up with y'all, bro? I'm a grown ass man. Fuck this football shit, yo.
Bro, I'm like, y'all doing it to the kicker, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of getting tired of their antics too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel you. You know what I mean, with how we feel about them, but oh man.
Yeah.
This next game right here, I ain't gonna front, man. Detroit, I was with y'all for a minute. I was like, yo, Detroit about to do it. This is about to be the Taylor Swift versus Eminem Super Bowl. We ain't get it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really don't even know they fell apart, yo. I don't know what happened, yo. When you look at the game, I'm like, how did y'all fall apart when there's no turnovers?
Yeah.
Stop doing what y'all. I didn't understand it, man. I ain't gonna front. For a head coach to take me that far, I would contemplate firing you.
What?
Bro, he didn't go for a field goal that would have, you know what I'm saying, kept them like within the game, kept it close. All that put on fourth down, at some point you got to know when not to do that.
You're definitely a Philadelphia fan, bro.
How so?
You're 100% a fan. You would fire him? This is the furthest the Lions have gotten. And
so he knows that as well too, right?
I don't know how many years, bro. So you will fire him?
So he knows that as well too, right?
Bro, you will fire him?
Because of his ego, I go for it on fourth down. Bro, put the points up. Like, let's try to slow this down. Like, what are you doing?
I could understand. Like, I'm not saying that he didn't mess up. I'm not saying he didn't make a mistake. But how would you like fire him for one bad game?
I would, bro.
One bad game, you will fire him.
Yeah.
All right, Giannis.
It's not that I'm Giannis. It's just like,
all right, Giannis, bro. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. I understand talking to him, like, yo, we can't do this ever again in life.
How many times do you suppose that we'll get to that point again?
I don't know.
And you blew that for us and our fans.
No. You're the reason that we got that chance. You're part of the reason that we got that chance.
You part of the reason that we got it. But then again, like we said before with the Cowboys game, when you went for the 2-point conversion, all right, after so many attempts, it's like, yo, let's just tie the game up and go into overtime, y'all. But you just so like, let's go for the 2 because we go for the win over here. Come on, man, chill out.
Okay, so I'm saying one bad game. You will fire somebody that got you to the conference championship for one bad game. Hold on, not even one bad game. One bad half. One bad half. You will fire him for one bad half in the whole season of winning. Yes. More than you've won, at least in the 34 years that I've been alive.
Yeah. You out of here,
bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm saying you're Philadelphia.
I know it's not.
You're a Philadelphia fan through and through, bro. That's crazy.
I didn't told you that. I don't put that much stock into coaches.
Why?
I don't.
Why?
Why? Because all right, tell me the coach that coached a team to a championship that didn't have players. Like when you tell me that, you know what I mean? Then all right, I'm like, all right, well, coaches can do it because now I can see what your scheme worked out. Everybody that we consider good coaches, they had great players. We didn't even nobody considered Andy Reid a great coach until Patrick Mahomes.
That's not true.
Bro, I'm from Philly. We never get.
That's because y'all are terrible fans.
Oh God.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all are terrible fans. He took y'all to 8 straight NFC conference championships.
And you know what's so crazy? Jim Kelly went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. Who's still talking about Jim Kelly like, yo, he was the best quarterback ever? They went to 4, him and Don Beebe. Nobody.
I'm not going to say that he's the best ever, but he was a great coach, bro. He took out 8 straight conference championships, 2 Super Bowls.
Oh, he took us to 4. We went to 4
straight?
Yeah,
it went to more than 4. It went to more than 4.
It was 4.
It was more than 4, bro.
No, it was 4.
It was more than 4. It had to be more than 4 because y'all went to the Super Bowl twice.
We went to the Super Bowl once under him.
Twice.
Once, bro. We went to the Super Bowl. We lost to the Patriots. That's the only time we went to the Super Bowl. I got the tears, bro.
Nah, y'all lost. Y'all twice.
No, when we went to the Super Bowl, we played the Atlanta Falcons. We beat. I can still remember this. My daughter was a baby. I remember winning. We lived in like some apartment complex in Logan, right? I remember running outside and I was doing like angels outside. I was like, yo, we going to Super Bowl. Whatever, though. That's the only time we went. I can tell you, like, all right, because remember, we played the Panthers. We played y'all. We lost to y'all.
Yeah, I lost us twice.
We played. All right, calm down. We played. We played Tampa Bay. Remember, we lost to Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? We played Arizona. We lost to Arizona. And we beat the Falcons. That's how I went.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, 02, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 4.
Who's y'all coaching in 2009?
09? Was that Chip Kelly? Let me see. Eagles head coach in 2009. Eagles head coach in 2009 was Andy Reid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew y'all went to more than that. So
who we playing 09?
Y'all played the Cardinals. Y'all lost to the Cardinals.
That's what I said. The Cardinals.
Yeah,
because everybody that came through us then won it, except for y'all. Y'all didn't win y'all.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay beat us. They won. You know
hold up. We beat y'all. We beat y'all once in the conference championship, and then once, and then we had to play the Packers and beat them.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. All right.
I told you 4 times, man.
5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9. Y'all went 5 times to the conference championship, bro. 5 times.
And won 1.
All right. It's like that's an easy thing to do, though.
We just sat here and talked about Doc Rivers getting to these 3-1. So you got there this many times.
No. You're not gonna equate football to basketball in that way, bro. You're not gonna equate football to basketball in that way. You're talking about a series of 7 versus one single game.
All right, I give you that. But at that time, let's even say y'all, who had the better team? Us or y'all?
We did.
Oh, you bugging.
Are you crazy?
Bug, you crazy.
Are you crazy?
Donovan McNabb,
okay.
Bro, our defense was killer.
Our defense was way better than y'all's.
Oh,
bro are you serious? We had Julius Peppers. What?
We had the freak at that time, right? Javon Kurtz.
Bro, you know what? Go to your thought. I'll go to 2004.
2004 defense? That's what you want me to go to?
Go ahead. Go to your I'm about to go 2004 Carolina Panthers.
This boy's bugging out, man. 2004 Eagles depth chart. Talking about, man. Our squad was loaded. Donovan, Brian Westbrook. We had Freddie Mitchell. You know what I'm saying?
Freddie.
No, this not it. You said 04? 04 wasn't the year. Because this say T.O. was here. We had T.O. We went to Super Bowl. 04 wasn't the year.
I said 04, bro.
You sure? Because this don't say, is this 04, the 04 team? It say 2000. This got to be wrong. Because
was it 03?
It might have been 03 because this the year we had T.O. When we had T.O., we went to Super Bowl.
Yeah, 03. So it was the 03, okay. Like 03, 04.
I got you. 2003 Eagles depth chart. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Still Donovan. We had Brian Westbrook, John Ritchie. You know what I mean? Y'all don't, back when fullbacks was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Todd Pinkston, James Thrash, Chad Lewis, Trey Thomas. You know what I mean? You know I mean? We had Hank Fraley, Big John Runyon. That's the offense. Where the defense at? What? We had Corey Simon. Dang, we ain't have dang, I thought we had Freak that year. We ain't have him that year. Troy Vincent, Lito Shepard, Michael Lewis and Clinton Hart was there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, who was on your defense that year?
All right. So we want to do offense or defense first.
You could do offense.
All right. So yeah, Jake Delhomme, he was cool, solid
Oh, yeah,
quarterback,
right.
cool.
Sure. Okay. You want to say so? All right.
Steven Davis,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
running back. What? Don't say you okay. Pro Bowl
Okay.
that year.
Sure. All right.
Musa Muhammad, way better than Freddie Mitchell. Steve Smith Sr., better than any wide receiver that you just named. Damn near better than any wide receiver the Eagles ever had. Steve Smith Sr.
I get
You
it.
remember it. All
then,
right.
then, was he that guy then though?
Yeah.
All right. I get it. I get it.
That year he had 88 catches for 1,100 yards,
Who's your
7
running back?
touchdowns.
Who's your running back? Who's your running back?
Steven Davis.
Okay.
318 rushes for 1,444 yards, 8 touchdowns, 14 catches for 159 yards. Steven Smith, 88 catches for 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns, 11 rushes for 42 yards. Yeah, get it right. Now our defense, Julius Peppers, damn near better than any defensive player than Eagles ever had, maybe comparison to Reggie White.
Whoa. Reggie White.
I said Reggie White. I just said Reggie White.
All right. Because, I mean, Jerome Brown. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Yeah.
Brinson Buckner. He was cool. Chris Jenkins.
Okay, I give you that.
Mike Rucker.
Okay, I give you Mike Rucker.
Mike Minter.
Now
Grant.
Now you're fishing.
I'm fishing.
Now you're fishing.
3 interceptions. 3 interceptions.
For the year?
Yeah.
That's what Mike Lewis had. Mike Lewis had 3 interceptions for the year as a safety.
Yeah, and then there's safeties too. So I'm saying, like, so you telling me Mike Lewis, but I tell you them, and you say I'm fishing.
But I didn't say Mike Lewis though. I ain't nobody say about it. You know what I mean? I just what was your record that year? What was your record that year?
11-5. Fuck you talking about?
Oh, we was 12-4.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We was 12.
Y'all played in the weak NFC East.
No, not then. No, don't give me that. Don't give me that.
Who was good then in the NFC? In the NFC
Giants.
East?
The Giants.
The Giants. 2003 Giants.
Wait a minute. Wasn't Clinton Porter still with the Redskins then? When it was the Redskins?
Bro, we beat listen. We beat the Cowboys in a wild card. So if you want to say the Cowboys, get them out of here. We didn't play the Giants that year. Y'all would have had to play the Giants.
Made the playoffs, yeah.
You said they don't think they played in the playoffs?
I don't think the Giants made the playoffs. Probably only.
So how good were they if they didn't make the playoffs?
Huh?
How good were they if they didn't make the playoffs?
How many teams you want from our division to make the playoffs? All of them?
You said they were good.
Oh man. What was the score when y'all played the Cowboys?
29-10.
Damn.
Get these bums out of here. What you talking about?
We
beat y'all 14-3.
That's what I'm saying.
Bums out of here.
I really can't say too much to y'all because y'all beat us.
And they robbed us in that fucking Super Bowl. Robbed us.
That was Donovan McNabb. You know what I mean? Donovan McNabb doing what Donovan McNabb doing. Somewhere is some worms mad because Donovan McNabb has killed their family. Donovan McNabb is a worm killer. He's so dead at the dirt, but it is what it is, man. Yo, let me ask you this. You know what I'm saying? Because you saw you see the coaches pickups?
The who?
The coaching pickups.
No.
So, you know what I mean? Ron Rivera is still available. He's still looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? At present time, the Eagles didn't pick him up as a defensive coordinator. But the Eagles did pick up, you know what I mean, the Fiangelo, you know what I mean, the defensive coordinator from the Miami Dolphins. Now, I kind of felt like conflicted about this 2 ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
For one, when we first got him, the thing that jumped in my head, I remember when he was like I don't think he was the head coach of the Denver Broncos. He might have been the defensive coordinator there. But he was like, yeah, I gave y'all the blueprint on how to beat the Cowboys. I put it out there. It's on tape. Now y'all use it. So I'm like, did we get him because he did that year? Because he beat the Cowboys? I told y'all how to do it. The only reason I don't like this pickup, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, his concept is like, he's like a lot of blitzes.
Yeah.
So we don't run the ball, I think, enough for us to have somebody that blitz that much. That's that blitz heavy. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's going to be hit and miss. And I don't think you got to slow the game down somewhat. I don't want to get in the shootouts. You know what I'm saying? It might work this time, but then it might not work. We might give up a gang of yards, then we might stop you. So, because, we picked up Kellen Moore as our offensive coordinator. I don't know.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
So, you know what I mean? They're not going even though I don't know why Cowboys fans say this, they say the knock on Kellen Moore is that he don't run the ball enough. I think he ran the ball. That's what I'm saying. I think he ran the ball fairly enough when he was with the Cowboys. I didn't really pay attention to him when he was with the Chargers, but if that is true, I don't like the pickup. I kind of like. I want it. I'm not going to front. I run it Ron Rivera because of you know what I mean how he brings up linebackers.
Yeah.
We never had no strong linebackers, and I wanted
So,
that.
I say Ron Rivera is definitely a great defensive coach.
Yeah,
Great defensive coach.
yeah.
I have
And I
nothing
think
bad
he
to say
might go
about
to
him
the
being good.
Cowboys.
Man, he need to come back to Carolina.
He might. Y'all already got a head coach.
I know, man.
Y'all already got y'all good. Y'all straight.
Like our organization is in shambles right now. Like our organization is in shambles right now. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit is so nutty to me. That shit is so nutty, bro. And I don't understand. I don't understand why. Like, just why, yo.
Hey man, look, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta go through those, you know what I mean, couple losing seasons to get those draft picks in order, man, and move on up.
No.
Man, that's just you
Then
so
our drafting is
you
booty
rather
too.
be
Like,
stuck in limbo all your life, just being like, we not bad, but we not good enough to get the good draft pick, and we not bad. I mean, you want to be stuck in the middle.
bro, listen. Our drafting isn't even working out. Like, we drafting Bryce Young. Why?
Think Bryce Young, I think he gonna pan out, man.
I
You gotta
don't.
give the benefit of the doubt. You don't?
No. No, I don't. I
Why
do
not?
not.
Everybody not gonna be CJ Stroud.
All right. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
What quarterback from Alabama,
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts.
drafted from Alabama,
Oh, all
what
right.
quarterback drafted from Alabama has turned out good?
mm, um, I don't know.
That's my point.
I mean, he could be the guy to break that mold, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, now I gotta look that up, man. I don't know, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I don't remember any. So let me see.
They got
Clemson.
Ken Stabler in here. You know what I mean? Joe Namath, Bart Starr. I gotta use a couple dudes in here.
Bro, I'm talking about in
Huh?
our lifetime, bro.
Oh, I thought you just meant period. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bro, all right, let me see. 93 to present. I ain't gonna say, let's just say 93. I'm gonna say 2000.
Didn't Tua go there too?
I thought Tua was in Oklahoma.
I
Oh no,
thought
Tua did go to Alabama.
Tua is why Jalen Hurts left, right? Alabama, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
So you
mean,
got
depending on how you view Tua though.
AJ McCarron went to the NFL. Booty. Greg McElroy. Booty. Blake Sims. Jake Cooker. Cooper Bateman. Blake Barnett. So they got Jalen Hurts on here, but all right, cool. And you drive there. Tua. All right. Tua's good. I would say Tua's all right. Mac Jones. Booty. Bryce Young. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like Alabama quarterbacks rarely work out in the NFL.
Uh, I mean, you never know, man. You got somebody got to break that mold.
Just like Ohio State quarterbacks really work out in the NFL.
Hmm.
Like I don't know why it is that way. Maybe it's the way that they coach, the way that they're used in college.
Could
They
be,
don't transfer well to the NFL, but
could be.
yeah, I don't have any high hopes for Bryce Young. Like if it does work out, great. That would make me happy. But I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Yeah, you're right.
Nah, you got hope for Bryce Young, but you
No, I'm
want
just
them to
saying, like,
fire Dan Campbell.
I just, I'm a player guy. You know what I mean? You know that, but I just,
Bro, this dude went 1-15. This dude
You know
went
what's
1
so
and
crazy?
15, and you
Listen,
got hope.
it's still
Dan
hope for you.
Campbell played one bad half of
Yeah,
football, and it's fire him.
it's still hope for you.
Terrible, bro.
Listen, we saw the Detroit Pistons go 0-16 and get to an NFC conference game before the Dallas Cowboys. It's still hope for you. It's all right. You know what I
And
mean?
why did they do that? Why did the Lions? Why would the Lions be able to do that?
I ain't
Dan
gonna man.
Campbell. Dan
And
Campbell.
all right, let me ask you this though. You know what I mean? Because I kind of feel like this. I think I told you this before. I feel like the Lions is gonna be like one of those one and done teams though. I don't
You
think that
think
they're gonna do
so?
this again next year.
Matter of fact, let me see something real fast.
I don't think they're gonna do this again next year.
Let me see something real fast because I'm saying Dan Campbell, but let me see. Let me see. All right, 2023. I want to see what players. Let me see the players. Got Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm trying to like how many players are rookies is what I'm trying to figure out. They ain't have that many rookies, right?
No.
So let me see, 2022. So yeah, bro, like nah, you can't fire him, bro. You can't fire this dude, bro. In 2021, he took the team over in 2021
Yeah.
after they were terrible. They went 5-11 in 2020. He took them over and went 3-13 in 2021. 2022, 9-8. 2023, 12-5. He's improved each year. Each year he has improved his team.
Right.
So you can't like you talking about fire him, bro.
I'm just saying, man.
Nah, he lit. If they do fire him, he definitely come to Carolina, baby.
Yo, let me
We'll
do.
take him.
I'm gonna do this with you right now, right? I'm gonna tell you these
Okay.
two quarterbacks with 1 year left on their contract. Tell me if you will renew, extend, or cut.
Mm-hmm.
So renew would just be like one more year, extension, or just cut them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins for the Minnesota Vikings, 33 years old.
I probably take him for one more year.
One more. All right, I got
Yeah,
you.
you gotta take him one more year.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
Yeah, remember he was signed, but he was underneath like Aaron Rodgers.
Oh
Like,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, after this show he put on, you gotta give him an extension.
Yeah,
Gotta give him
definitely.
an extension.
Yeah. We got Sam Darnold as well, too. Remember, he was
Seriously? Are you
yeah,
really asking me?
yeah. What you gonna
Cut
do?
it.
Cut. Yo, you be bugging out, cuz. You be talking
I'm
about
bugging out.
you bugging out.
Did you see
All
what
right,
Sam? We seen when we had Sam Darnold what he did for us?
you cut. So,
Did
I'm
you
saying,
see what Sam
you know,
Darnold did
steady.
for us?
I'm saying Sam Darnold, but I'm thinking Brock Purdy. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yo, I was like,
I'm
yo.
bugging. I'm bugging out because I'm looking at the jersey and I'm saying the name and I'm thinking Brock Purdy in my head. I'm bugging out, yo.
Let's say you looking at
Uh,
me talking about, oh, like, yo, Sam Darnold is wild trash, bro.
Baker Mayfield.
So Brock Purdy, I would give an extension to.
Okay.
I would give an extension to Brock Purdy. Even
Baker.
though I don't think he's the guy,
Yeah.
I would
Baker
give him an
Mayfield.
extension.
You got Baker.
We give him one more year. One more year.
And just one more.
It might have been a fluke.
Okay, I got
It
you.
might have been
James
a fluke.
Winston.
You gotta be consistent.
Nah, yeah, James Winston. I hear you on that.
Jameis Winston,
Yeah.
and he's like a fucking loose cannon. So I mean, one more year for James.
Okay. Carson Wentz for the Rams. Backing up Matthew Stafford.
Uh, I think Carson Wentz would be a solid backup, so I'll give him an extension.
Okay. That's what's up. Damn, you gonna give him an extension? But you gonna give Baker one more year? Oh, I feel you.
Yeah, because Carson Wentz is coming off the bench. He's my backup. I don't have to. I'm not worried about him. If I'm giving Baker Mayfield extension, that means I'm investing my franchise into him long term.
I
I'm
feel
not
you.
invested into Carson Wentz. I'm invested into Matthew Stafford.
I feel you. I feel you. So you know what I mean, moving forward, man, might as well go to this closing debate. You know what I'm saying? The closing debate that somebody asked me to ask you was, do you think somebody will score 100 points? They said it like that because I was like, what do you mean somebody? Somebody already did it. Well, he said he doesn't believe that they did
No,
it
he did
before.
not do it.
So you have to ask him like that. Somebody already scored 100 points. So I added to the question that they wanted me to ask you.
Okay.
You see, which will happen first? 100 points by a player or 200-point game by a team? The reason why when you were talking about the All-Star game, I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk about that because I was like, all right, I was like, wouldn't it have had happened in the All-Star game? Because that's a game, no defense. But then again, it's like, all right, how hard do they play offense though? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I was thinking like that. It's never happened in an All-Star game. But yeah, I mean, with these, I think somebody just came off a game. They scored like what 175. It was like
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
yeah, some crazy score. So which one do you think will happen? I mean, which is what happens first? Because I think they both might happen. Which one you think is going to happen first?
Oh
Or
man,
let's just
that's
say more
tough.
likely to happen. I think that 100-point game is coming. I think we're going to see it in our lifetime.
I believe we'll see a 100-point game in our lifetime, but I also think we'll see a 200-point game in our
I
lifetime.
think so too. I'm not going to lie. And that's going to be crazy. That's going to be
So,
crazy.
but you know what's crazy, right? I just want to throw this out there. I'm thinking about the question because I want to answer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give a good answer. But I'm sitting here looking at the highest scored game in NBA history because I want to see how close they were.
Right.
Bro, it is fucking 22 years ago, December 13th, 1983. The Pistons beat the Nuggets 186-184.
How many overtimes was that?
3.
That's all? Yo.
That's what I'm saying. And this is all we played defense back then.
Yo.
It's
No, because
186
I've
to
seen I've
180.
seen I've seen a couple games that went past triple overtime.
180. I'm sorry, 186 to 184, bro. Triple overtime. That's crazy.
And you said it was the Detroit Pistons and who else?
The Nuggets.
Back then? Damn, who the hell was playing back then? That you would say, wow. That's a hell of a
Damn, man. Yeah.
damn. They did that back then. Cause what? The Lakers and the Nuggets came off a double overtime game. What was that score that game? It was like that was like 150, 154 to 151, right? Or one something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game wasn't even that.
Bro. Yeah, you gotta look at this, John. This is crazy. I'm about to have to read. I'm about to read this article. It's an article on ESPN. They got pictures of Isaiah said before they were the bad boys, Isaiah and the Pistons were a high scoring machine. Damn, I always pronounce his name wrong. Vandewey
Uh-huh.
scored 51. Alex English had 47. Set in all NBA record, an NBA record of 4 players scored over 40 points in 12 players, including 6 Pistons and 6 Nuggets, had double figures. Damn, Isaiah had 47, John Long 41, Dan Isel 28. The halftime score was 74-74. Yo, there was no defense. And this is the Pistons. No defense. But I think the first thing I think we'll see a 200-point game before we see a 100-point score.
You do?
I think we'll see a 200-point game before a 100-point score, yeah.
Okay. I thought I kind of think it'll be the other way around, but
Really?
yeah, I think we'll see a 100-point score before a 200-point game.
So I feel like there's gonna come a
What,
time
Cat had
where
24 at the half, right?
right. So this is the thing, right? This is the only reason I'm saying the 200-point game first is because a player may get tired, may slow down.
I got you.
So if you score 75 for my team just has to get 25, 125 more, and that's 200.
Right.
So
Right.
that's everybody else on the team. So yeah, I honestly feel like it'll be a 200-point game first. We'll see. We'll probably see somebody hit 80, and their team will hit 200.
Right.
So that's an interesting question, though.
You know
I
the
mean,
sad thing
it's
about
getting
it?
real close.
You know the sad thing about this, right? There's going to be somebody that's going to take down LeBron James's NBA, you know what I'm saying, points scored in total. That's going to be like a lesser caliber player than him. Just look at how these players are scoring points. We're going to get to the point where like averaging 40 points will become a norm. Maybe not in our lifetime, but we'll get to the point where like 40 points per game will become a normal. You know what I mean? Like 30 points, like, you know what I mean, 30, 35, they're like, all right, that's cool. 40 points is the norm. So it's going to be somebody that's going to eclipse LeBron James, and they're going to be a lesser caliber player just because of the time and the evolution of the game.
I don't know.
What you mean
I
you
don't
don't
think
know?
so. 1 second, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't think so, bro. 39,000 points is very difficult to get to.
Now, and we look at that now in our lifetime. Because remember when Kareem did what he did, that lasted for what, 23 years, 24 years? Nobody probably thought nobody would do that.
Right.
Then think about it. Somebody named Karl Malone got close enough to do that. Karl Malone. We don't look at Karl Malone like he's some type of, you know what I mean, prolific offensive threat. He was a hell of a player. You know what I'm saying? So all it's going to take is to be a kid that watching the LeBron James of the world, watching the Steph Currys of the world, and they add on to that game. I do think that all right, because we know that the game is eased up, right? We know the game is eased up. So when I was looking into it, like in reality, Bill Russell's 13 championships will be more difficult to get at that time than it would be to get Michael Jordan's 6 championships. You know what I mean? And so forth and so on. He played the game in a rawest form. They ain't know what you can hold the ball all day. It was no shot clock. We up, hold it, just pass it around. You know what I mean? You could do something like that because it wasn't no rule in place for you to stop doing it.
Right.
So the game was so raw, and it was just like now you got to perfect it and perfect it and perfect it. Sometimes in perfecting it is imperfections because now there's players that got loopholes. They know how to, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
look at what James Harden was doing. You know what I'm saying? He found a loophole in it, and he knew how to just do what he was doing. I think there will come a time that somebody's going to eclipse LeBron James, and they're not going to be LeBron James, a LeBron James caliber player.
I don't see it happening anytime soon. I don't see it happening in my lifetime.
You don't see it happening in your lifetime, but you see a 200-point game. Do you know how many points that is? So
I understand.
That's what I'm saying. This is the year of the Mamba. We done seen 70 points, 66 points. Devin Booker done dropped 62 and 44 and lost both of those games. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'd be pissed.
Shout out to him, but
I'd be pissed.
What's going to happen, yo? These players is getting offensive. They just getting offensively better and better, and it's going to be a matter of time, man. I think it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But, it's not going to change how we view LeBron. It'll just make us appreciate him more. Because then we'll have the people going up against, like, well, at the time, it wasn't a 4-point line. It's some dumb shit like that. Who knows? You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is, so for the 200 points, right? Let's put in perspective.
Go ahead.
For 200 points, let's say you have a rotation. Let's say you have a rotation of, let's say 10. If you had 10 players, that's 20 points a player. 20 points a player.
Who got 20 players? Who got 10 players that could drop 20 though?
Right. So this is the thing. It's 20 points a player for 10. Now, if I take one of those players and give him 60, then the other 9 players only have to count for 140. It's not 20 no more. So let's say 140. Now it's only 15. Now, again, like I said, if he dropped 80, it's 120.
Yeah, because we seen
we
seen it with Kyrie and LeBron drop 80, together. Right.
So now all the other players, now you only need to add 10. Right. But if I get somebody that can hit a couple threes, they got 12. Yeah. So they taking points from others. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can see a 200-point game happening sooner than a 100-point game because you figure the way people are shooting threes now, right? There's going to be a team that's going to have about 4 hot 3-point shooters.
They going to be raining hell. The only way we'll see the 200-point game, which I do think we'll see it, but the other team has to be like competitive as well. It can't be like it's 150-70, because then it's gonna be somebody like, all right, we beating the hell out of them, slow down. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it gotta be a game where both teams is going at it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I agree with you on that, man. But this is what we're gonna do before we go. I already gave us that was the last closing argument. This is just some Complex put out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read out this is Complex's 10 most disappointing NFL teams since 2004. So I'm gonna read out all of them in order. I'm gonna ask you if you can guess the number one. So number 10, we got the Denver Broncos, the Russell Wilson era. I don't even know how that
Okay.
this, man. Yeah, I mean, because this is 04, and I don't think that was one of the most. We got number 9, the 2019 Cleveland Browns. I do agree that was a very disappointing team with Baker Mayfield, Odell Beckham.
Right.
That was a very disappointing. Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying? That was a very disappointing team. We got number 8 was the 07 Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? That was
That made you smile, didn't it?
nah, I ain't gonna do that to them. That was because I know. Listen, I just somebody just sent me this for next week. They just sent me this. That's why I'm reading now, and because I didn't want to forget. So I don't even know what's on here. You know what I'm saying? So I know Eagles got to be on here somewhere. So we got the number 8 team. We got the 07 Cowboys. I don't know how they on here. That was a team with like T.O., Tony Romo, Jason Witten. I don't know if that was that disappointing. See, look, well, I just spoke it up. Number 7 was the Dream Team Eagles, 2011. That was when we had, I remember that too. Vince Young, that was Michael Vick, Deshaun Jackson, LeSean McCoy. Yo, I remember that. I remember when Vince Young said that, like, yo, we like a dream team. I was like, why the fuck did he say that? Yo, I swear to you, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, why would you say that shit? Yo, look, you know what's so crazy?
Oh
Look,
my God.
I know you hate the Philadelphia Giannis Spurs, right? This is no lie. I swear, if anybody watched that season, we was called the Dream Team. When we lost in the playoffs, I swear to on my son, cuz the first commercial was like Dream Denied. I was like, they had that shit up.
Yo.
I swear on my son, cuz on my son. I was like, yo, I remember telling a man about that. I was like, you saw the commercial in the dog? He was like, yeah, yo.
Yeah,
like,
right at y'all. Right at y'all, yo.
Yo, I still remember that, man. But
Eagles fans, bro, y'all do it to yourselves.
Bro, number 6 was the 2017-2020 Orlando Saints. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Orlando Saints.
Oh, New Orleans Saints. What am I talking about?
Yo,
New Orleans Saints, bro. I'm bugging out.
All right.
Number 5 was the San Diego Chargers. This is the LT era. I can see that because LT was
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Antonio Gates.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Look, here we go. Number 4, this year's Philadelphia Eagles, 2023 Philadelphia Eagles. I told you. That's like, listen, for the person who send me this, it's on site when I see you. Yo. Number 3, we had the Green Bay Packers. It say the Aaron Rodgers era. They only won 1, so I can understand.
Yeah, that's very disappointing because they had a tough, crazy defense too.
Yeah. So I can see that. They always had like receivers like the Greg Jennings. You know what I'm saying? Like so I can see that too. Number 2 was the Dallas Cowboys, the Dak era. Damn, that ain't even done. That's crazy. They acting like that's wild. All right, so look,
that shit done, bro. That shit over.
I said I was gonna let you guess who the number 1 team was after all that. Remember, this is from 04 up. Who do you think the number 1 most disappointing NFL team since 04 was? When I see the number 1 team, it's kind of obvious, but I don't know if you might guess it though, because I didn't think about it. It's obvious though.
The most disappointing number 1 team?
Yeah, since 04.
Gotta be that Patriots team that lost.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That went undefeated. Yep, that's what it was.
All right. That's the only one I could think of because that was crazy.
I wasn't thinking of that, but when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, that was obvious. Randy Moss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Undefeated. I mean, fuck that. I don't care who was on the team. Undefeated and lost to the Giants.
Dog.
That was the catch, right? The helmet catch.
Yeah.
He caught on his helmet.
They had the commercial queued up for that joint too. Remember after the game? It was like Don Shula was there with like a couple of players that's still alive, right? And he was like, hey guys, this Eli said to something. And it was like a football. He was like, you guys still got 1 more year. He was like, I was like, what the fuck? Why y'all got the shit that be making y'all think that make us think football rigged.
Rigged.
You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, yo. But yeah, I ain't gonna front, man. I would have never guessed that. I know Tom Brady would have loved to have that, man. You know what I'm saying? He probably got 3 rings just for that 1 ring, yo. Because that right there solidify you.
Yeah,
You already the
undefeated,
guy, man. But
Super Bowl, all that.
yo, definitely.
All I know is, I'll tell you for sure, would have been fighting that night. I'm socking bull. You ain't gonna catch on football like that, bro. Like, nah.
Wasn't that
Not for my season.
Wasn't that the team? I think Asante Samuels was on that squad. I think he missed like an interception too.
Yeah, he missed the interception the play before that.
He jumped too early or something like that. And went over his head. He missed like a damn, yo. But
I'm socking,
that
bro.
was a wild game.
Buddy got to get punched. You're not doing that. We're not having that. Nah. It's the last game of the season anyway. I don't even care about suspending me next season. It's over.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember that year because I worked with like a whole bunch of Giants fans. And they used to have them shirts on. It was like 17 wins and 1 Giant loss. So I'm like, get out of here, man.
Bro, you talking hype? My father-in-law's a Giants fan, bro.
Yo,
You talking about hype? I'm like, dude, that is the luckiest play I've ever seen in my life.
Everybody got their Achilles heel, man. Tom Brady just happened to be Eli Manning. I mean, he beat him twice. Like, you know, everybody got their Achilles heel.
Is it Eli Manning or was it Tom Coughlin?
I
Was
know.
that the Giants defense or something? Like, cause
Crazy.
how, bro?
But man, with that said, y'all, man, we gonna sign out, man. Sign them out, cuz. Let's get up out of here.
Oh man, you already know. Like, rate, review, subscribe. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. Got the video popping for y'all. So if you're listening on the audio, definitely hit us on the YouTube, man. Like, give us the comments. Tell us anything that y'all want to see. I mean, I'll get some graphics up too if what y'all want to see. So
Definitely.
all criticism is welcome as well. If you don't like something that we doing, let us know that too, man.
Let us know, because I actually just started putting a couple of shorts out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to get a little cuz a YouTube account so he can probably, you know, comment when people comment. Because I think the first short I put out was,
I'm
LeBron James, a coach killer. You know how I do. I jump right in the fire. But
they probably was flaming you too.
That's one I didn't even check it yet, but I put it out. I'm working on
Giannis,
putting a whole bunch of them out. It's all good, man.
I say Giannis. Philadelphia Eagles fans is coach killers.
It's all good, man. You know what I mean? We wear it well, man. We throw snowballs at Santa Claus. Yes, we do.
Yeah,
you know
terrible, yo. Terrible.
With that said, y'all, we out of here, man. Peace.
Peace.